Genesis 1 Ascended is finally here, and I'd say let's stop the chit chat and just get right into it. Alright, here we are in the ocean biome. We have HLNA by our side. I already adjusted some settings so she wouldn't talk that much. But yeah, let's just get right to like gathering some standard resources and trying to level up a bit. Maybe already get a Parasaur ASAP. What is that? What is a Tidepup? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so cute. Can I do something? I have no idea what it needs to tame or raise those. I didn't watch anything. I just wanted to get into Genesis 1 completely blind. So yeah, I guess let's just experience that fresh start. This is a completely new character, of course. And oh, it's actually a max level Tidepup. Interesting. Maybe I should quickly look into how you can tame those things. If maybe we can already get one. I'm not sure. Alright, I quickly checked what we need to tame a Tidepup, or at least how the taming method is. And we basically need to just hurt a tamed creature to like less than 10% health. And then the Tidepup will heal it, our tamed creature, and actually fall asleep. And then we can feed it. Obviously, we don't have a tamed creature, so let's try and get that done. What is going on here? Oh, okay, some sea scorpions just hanging out. We can actually harvest those. Then, however, I don't know what the Tidepup will eat, because once it's like healing and then it's sleepy, I guess, goes to sleep, you can feed it then. But yeah, we obviously don't have any kibble or anything. I'll just try and get like meat and berries, a good amount, and then maybe we can, already try it. Why not? So let me quickly gather some more resources just to get kind of started a bit. And yeah, also try and maybe get a Parasaur knocked out. Doesn't need to be high level, just so we can try out the Tidepup taming. So, I'll see you in a bit. What I actually just realized, I was able to say hello to HLNA here a few moments ago, and then I gained those 300 hexagons, I believe the currency is called. And down here, as you can see, you can actually buy 5 metal ingots for 195 hexagons, and you only need 5 for a smithy, right? So yeah, once we're level 20 and we have the engram for a smithy unlocked, we actually don't even need to smelt the metal yet, which is quite, interesting. It's something else than whatever we've been doing so far. And now I want to see this skin here. All right, that actually looks cool. Skin for a bed, very nice. And do we have enough to get like an armor, a full set of armor? That would be great. So I can show the pirate armor skin. All right, this is the first pirate outfit. This is the scurvy outfit, it's called. Don't mind it. Lots of necklaces, earrings, very cool. Lots of rings as well down there. And now let's check out the other one. All right, and this is the fancy pirate outfit. This is much more my style. I actually kind of like the feathers on the hat. Very cool. Yeah, I guess let's just keep this on for the moment. There are some structure skins. Let's just put that on our foundation here. How does that look? Okay, very cool. I like that. And I don't know, is that for anything else? For like the... Oh, yep, storage boxes. Oh, they look very good. Oh, with the Kraken on the front, or is it... I don't know. I believe there's a difference between Kraken and Octopus or whatever. Then what else do we have for the structures? Okay, so we have a seed skin and then also a science skin. All right, and then obviously the structure skin. All right, we're level 14. I wanted to get to level 20, or is it 21? To get trank arrows. But as you can see here, I found a Parasaur that is actually a parent. With the baby back there, let's just keep an eye on it. And yeah, I guess let's get rid of the parent and then claim the baby, let it grow up, and then we don't even need to tame a Parasaur. And yeah, I wanted to first tame it or knock the Parasaur out with a slingshot. However, it was like 50-50 that the Parasaur dies while trying to knock it out, which is why I decided to go with the trank arrows. But yeah, not even necessary since we found this baby Parasaur. And yeah, we now have a Parasaur. Let's get the baby Parasaur back to base, let it grow up, and then continue from there. Alright, as you can see, we have our fully grown Parasaur. We have a Tidepup level 145 that is curious about what's going on. And I guess let's begin by just hitting our Parasaur. And once he is low enough, the Tidepup should try, or should actually just start regenerating it. Oh no, did I hit the Tidepup? I'm not sure. But our Parasaur is getting lower and lower. There we go. Tidepup is doing something. Let's put some raw meat into our last inventory slot. There we go. 15%. All right, we do have quite high taming, or 14%, I mean. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But all right, and now I just need to damage our Parasaur again. Yeah, sorry about that. really not that great to just keep hitting our Parasaur, but is it healing it? No, it's, or yes, all right. So let's feed it another piece. There we go. So quite a short cooldown, I'd say. It's now at 30% almost. Let's hit our Parasaur a bit more. I feel so bad. It's at 68. Let's just punch it a bit with our fists. And I kind of like run around away from the Tidepup. Not that I hit it. There we go. Now it's healing again. We can feed it some raw meat in just a second after it fell asleep. There we go. I'm not sure what they actually prefer. Obviously, kibble is gonna be the best, I assume. But yeah, let's just do it with raw meat until that Tidepup is fully tamed up. Oh, all right. I knocked out our Parasaur by accident. I didn't keep an eye on the torpor. Will it still work? We're only 1 feet away. I'm not sure if it will try and heal it, even though it's knocked out. Doesn't look like it's working. Let me just quickly grab some stimberries. I believe we have some in our storage box. Oh, we actually already have some in our Parasaur, so let's just use those. There they are. And yeah, they obviously dropped the torpor. Let's just quickly get them to wake up and yeah, get that last feed in. All right, I believe I forgot to unpause my recording. Sorry about that. But yeah, we have the Tidepup tamed. It is now kind of like on our arm, so not even a shoulder pet. But yeah, we now also have the buff that it increases our health recovery and reduces our oxygen consumption, which is obviously very handy here in the ocean biome. And after throwing it on the ground and accessing its radial menu, you can see it has the current evolution progress 0%. And after quickly checking out a video, I believe it was Syntax, that apparently goes up when you hurt yourself and it heals you. So here in the radial menu, once you have it on your shoulder, you can basically increase the health buffer. We are currently at 170 health, max health, of course. So let's leave it at 150. So anytime we're under 150 health, it should start healing us. So I'd say let's try that out. I'll put some raw meat into its inventory, and then we'll quickly grab a campfire and yeah, see how that goes. All right, let's increase our buffer to 200. Actually, we're still on 170 health max. And now if I jump onto this campfire, does something happen? We are well under 200 health. Okay, nothing is happening. It's not healing us. Not quite sure why. Oh, did it do something? Because its thing here on the right, the evolution progress, jumped up. All right, as you can see, the evolution progress is now at 5%. I believe it just needs to heal up a certain amount of your health, and then it will kind of like, you know, level up the evolution progress by 2.5% each. Not 100% sure, I believe so. I also want to figure some stuff out myself, you know, not just Google everything. But yeah, I believe that's probably how it works. But for right now, I'm not really stressed to instantly evolve the Tidepup. So I guess let's just continue getting settled, gathering some resources, and then yeah, we'll see what's next up. All right, after a little while we are back, and as you can see, I crafted myself a sword. We also have some metal tools now, obviously the hatchet and the pick. And yeah, on the sword we have the cool like pirate skin. Very nice. And we get some free hexagons, there we go. And as you can see, I've also crafted a raft because we will now go over there to the marker 5,500 meters away. And yeah, that is basically the Manta Ray race. I believe that's what it is. And then yeah, we'll just see how Gamma, Beta, and Alpha goes, if it's easy. I actually don't remember it all that well. So yeah, let's quickly head over there and try out our first mission. And we have arrived. It was very slow and took quite a long time, but we are here. And actually, this platform moves, so I'm not sure if our raft will get stranded. I hope not. Okay, let's hop on here and activate the mission. Let's start with the Gamma one first, since it's been quite a while and I'm not quite sure how it went. You know, the last time I did it in Genesis 1. There we are. We're on a Manta. This is Gamma, so we should have enough time to complete the race. There we go. And now we're just swimming and jumping. There we go. And yeah, we just want to gather every checkpoint and best case scenario also the speed boosts. And oh, I didn't realize I need to jump here. Let me just quickly back out, I guess. Right, now we're going underwater. Oh, the speed boosts are fast. Yeah, let's actually skip that boost. We are still kind of plenty fast enough, I guess, for Gamma. Oh yeah, and actually our raft survived. I didn't encounter a single, what are they called? Litzictus. And I'm sure they are here, right? You can tell me this is an ocean biome without a Litzictus. Here we go. Oh, okay, we need to go underwater again. Let's do that. Try and avoid these things. Yeah, I'm horrible at it. And there we go, another checkpoint and another speed boost. And I don't know, is it just me that finds it kind of hard to see which checkpoint is next? Maybe that's just a skill issue on my side. Alright, can I jump? Okay, now it worked. Interesting. I don't know what I did different here, but let's just keep going. And it also undoes my sprint lock, which is kind of annoying. And I jumped there even though I didn't even have to jump. The next checkpoint is underwater, yep. Oh, okay, we got reset, that should be alright. We still have 3 minutes left and 9 checkpoints. So should be okay. There we go, let's gather some more speed boosts here. Alright, the next ramp, let's see if I can... Okay, I'm just spamming space and then it works. Oh yeah, and we're actually right back where we started. There we go. Let's see, what did we get? We got 790 hexagons. An apprentice hazard suit hat, a hard hat, like a miner's helmet, ramshackle Therizino saddle, ramshackle Sarko saddle, and Arthro saddle. Not the best, but for just a gamma race, I actually don't mind it. And yeah, we also got quite a couple of level ups. Let's use them. And I'd say let's just start the beta version, or the beta difficulty, and try again. And I guess I need to be a bit more careful and try and get all the checkpoints this time, or all the checkpoints cleanly without messing up this much, because I will have less time. And there we go. We are sprinting, we are swimming, let's jump. There we go. And I hope when I take the speed boost I don't get too far out of, out of track. Let's spam the spacebar, there we go. Another speed boost, another jump, perfect. All right. Oh, so it's every time you jump and land back in the water, your sprint toggle actually goes away. And maybe it's even the same with the boost thingies that you collect. Maybe the sprint lock goes away there as well. Yep, the sprint goes away after the boost. That's also very annoying. So I don't know if that's intentional or if that's something they could maybe fix. But for right now, I guess it's looking alright. We have 1:30 left with around half the checkpoints left. Alright, we have 50 seconds left for 8 more checkpoints. Let's see if we can do it. I hate that I need to lock the sprint again after each boost. It's so annoying. Come on. There we go. Got some checkpoints. There we go. We need to enable sprint lock again. And okay, 30 seconds. Or, well, around 25 seconds here, I guess. We did it. That's beta. Let's actually compare the loot we get here. So before that was gamma, and now with beta, we got 990 hexagons. A wooden shield, an electric prod. Oh, an apprentice hand cannon. That's the new weapon, right? Let's equip it, see how it looks like. Looks very good. All right, do we just need normal, simple bullets for that thing? Does it say? I'm not actually sure. No, ammo type grape shot. Okay. We got another hazard suit hat and some apprentice desert cloth pants, some glow sticks, some consumables. All right. Oh, here's the grape shot we need for the new hand cannon. 1 metal ingot, 6 gunpowder. All right, seems reasonable. And now I guess let's try the alpha version as well. All right, alpha, here we go. I don't know if I can actually do this. Maybe I need to remember the track a bit and train a bit, you know, to get it all done. There we go. The first jump just didn't register. Maybe I need to spam spacebar continuously when I want to jump. But let's see. Let's go up here. I hope we can just get off the ramp easily. Nope. Interesting. We have 2 minutes left for kind of like all the checkpoints since we just started. Let's see if we can do that. And now we're diving down. Right? Is that the point? Yep. All right. Pull up. There we go. That was better than before, I feel like. No! I went too far on that checkpoint. That might have just cost us the mission here on alpha difficulty. We'll see. Stupid ramp again. All right, we just needed to swivel a bit to the left, I guess. Or the right probably works as well. Okay, let's take the boost this time. We need it. Oh, okay. It's actually not that hard to go through here. Not as hard as I thought it'd be. Oh no, another checkpoint I overshot. Alright, 25 seconds. I don't think it will be doable for us here. Not with the mistakes I made. Yeah, no. now it's definitely over. Alright, we had 3 checkpoints more. Let me just quickly try that again. I wanna do the alpha one. I'll just, you know, cut to the most important part, and yeah, we can also check out the loot. Right, I overshot this same corner again. I need to keep that in mind if I need to redo it again. But let's just continue. So far it's going better than before, I feel like. And I'm also doing it in first person, which I thought would be more difficult, but it kind of turns out it's actually easier for me, at least for right now. Alright, 20 seconds left. This is the final sprint. Come on. Got another boost. I need to keep my sprint lock in you know, I need to keep an eye on the sprint lock. Okay, 5 seconds left. Come on. 3, 2, okay, with 2 seconds left we did it, even though I missed or had to turn around for a checkpoint. So 1235 hexagons, and everything after the arrow here, the stone arrows, is the new loot. So lots of consumables, Ascendant Megalosaurus saddle, Ascendant Capro saddle, Mastercraft Megatherium saddle, and an Apprentice Heavy Miner's helmet with 250 or almost 260 armor, which I'm actually gonna put on. Alright, don't actually mind the loot, it's pretty good for it just being a Manta race, I feel like. Alright, we're back at base, and as you can see, I've upgraded a bit. All the structures are now stone structures, and all the structure skins are from the new, you know, Tides of Fortune DLC, of course. Looks, you know, pretty used on the outside, but I don't mind it actually. And then in here, I really like the tile floor and just the inside of the walls, or just the structure skins in general. And yeah, all we can do is basically just flip those so we don't have any more variants, at least here for the walls. And yeah, so I'd say this was a successful first episode. Thanks a lot for being here. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Genesis 1, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one as well. Have a nice day.